what is God doing? If you're a Christian and you've been in situations that you didn't understand, I probably can bet that you've asked yourself that question before. What is God doing? I don't understand. Why are all these things happening to me? Where is God? What are you doing? And it's almost as if that when we know what God is doing at that specific situation, when you feel like everything is going wrong, when you know what He's doing, you will have that peace. But here's the thing. Maybe it's not understanding what God is doing at that point in time, but understanding who God is, His character. Listen to me. If you have a friend, a relative, or someone that you know so well, you spent time with, and you know he's gone in a certain situation, or he's gone somewhere, you won't have to sit and think what his plans are at that place. You will just know that when this certain situation happens, that's what's going to come. And I have a classic example. If my children go out, for instance, or my sister's gone somewhere, I don't have to sit and worry and say, what are they going to do? I will have peace because I know who they are and what their character is. And that's what gives you peace. So in the same way, instead of thinking, what is God going to do in my situation right now? I will turn around and say about who God is. Who is God? What has he done? What sort of a character does God have? And that will help you interpret what his plans will give you that peace in those situations. What do I mean? You do know that God is faithful. You know that God, whatever he has done in the past, he will do again. You know that he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. You can go back in time through the Bible and you will find what he did in those specific situations. Then you will know this is God's character. This is what he will do for his people. You will know what he has promised in your life. You will know that Psalm 23, it says that surely goodness and mercy all the days of my life, that will be with me. So even when I am in this place, this will pass because God has promised and God is faithful. Why? You know his character. You will know that Psalms 91 and 14, he talks about rescuing those he loves and protecting those that trust him. So what I have to do is not try and figure out what God is doing. I'll just have to trust him because I know he says he will protect and he will rescue me. You don't have to worry, because I know what he has said in Isaiah 54 and 10, that they says the mountains may be shaken, but he says, my covenant of peace. I love that. He says, my faithful love for you will remain. My covenant of blessing will never be broken. That's the God I save. And that's where my peace comes from. And I will know that in this situation, even though I do not know what God's plans is, but I know that Hebrews 13 and 5 is alive. And it says, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. I'll know that Romans 8 and 28 is still relevant in my situations because I know that it came from a faithful God who says he will use every situation to his benefit. What I'm trying to tell you, brothers and sisters, is let's not try and figure out what God is doing. But let's know who he is. Let's know what his mind is, that mind of Christ. And we do this by spending time in his word. Because when you spend time with someone, you know who they are. And because when you know who they are, you know how they are most likely to react. You know that they are faithful and they will always come through for you. I know my God will always come through for me. Not because he's giving me the full extent of his plans for me, but because I know his character. And one thing I know about him, he's merciful, he is faithful, he is kind, and he is loving. And he is great. And for me, that's enough. Can I encourage you as well that you understand God's character? And because you understand God's character, that will take you through whatever situation you're going through. God bless you.